What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy Kareem, better known as your boy Doc. I'm chilling, pissed off about last night game. I'm gonna get into it. The Lakers in Portland. Um, I lost a lot of respect for the Lakers outlet, the Lakers reporters, and they media circle. They don't call it fair and call it how it is, and I knew they was gonna do this. They put the strictly the blame on KCP and Danny Green, and it was just more than that. And Trevor Lane, he loved him some Alex Caruso, and it's a shame how he defend and try to, you know, put him in the light. And for what? Like, this is why the Lakers in the position they is, because they have diehard Laker fans and their media. They always find a favorite player they like, and most of the time the favorite player be the player that's not good, and it spills over to the Lakers front office, and they use this gas and make it look like they better than what they is. Trevor Lane, he did a live last night with Chris Mathis, a wrestler. They did a live last night, and he said the blame was on KCP and Danny Green. And all he did talked about them guys, what they didn't do. They shouldn't have got too many minutes. KCP played 29 minutes. And someone on the comments said Alex Caruso trash. He said, no, somebody in the comments about Alex Caruso trash. How you going to say that? You can't look at his offense. You can't expect him to do stuff on offense, but you have to look at his defense. You can't compare him to KCP. He did a lot of nice things. And then he said some plus minus. I hate that plus minus. That plus minus is so much of a bullshit stat there is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. He played 29 minutes. The Lakers lost. He was in there in a crucial part of the game. And then in even the parts when when Portland, jacked up the league or whatever in the beginning of the game. He played 29 minutes. He did nothing. And then he talked about, it's clearly his defense over KCP. What defense? Now, anybody, see, this is the shit that bothers me. We all watched the game. At one time we watched the game, did any of us who watching the game say, oh my God, Alex Caruso's locking up Dame or CJ where they can't get a shot? No. What defense he playing? The best defense the Lakers did a lot of time when they was trapping Lillard. Other than that, I seen Lillard plenty times off one dribble went past him. So where you coming with this defensive stuff? Like, that's the thing I don't like what they're going to do. If you don't like a player, you don't like him, but call it how it is. Call it how it is. You're going to sit there and say this man, he wasn't that bad. How? What did he do? 29 minutes? That's a lot of minutes. And then the thing that bothered me, he said the next game Frank Vogel need to make adjustments. KCP can't play 29 minutes, but Alex Caruso could play 29 minutes. KCP was bad. Alex Caruso was bad. Danny Green was bad. They was like the bottom of everyone who played on the Lakers. Then you have the next tier, which was like Dwight Howard, who wasn't so good, but he did some good things, but he just doing boneheaded stuff. And so I'm gonna get off that. And also, Laker talk, Alan Swigert also defended Caruso. They need to stop this. That's just why the Lakers in the position they is now. This guy's supposed to be a 15-man on team. He shouldn't be getting no run. He's not good. He's not, like, where I don't see it. I swear I don't see it. I try to look, I don't see it, and they need to cut this thing now. Because it's built up to having Frank Vogel thinking this guy is what he's doing, and I don't hear no plus minus. Now, I'm going to get to Frank Vogel. I defended Frank Vogel many a times. Even at the beginning of the season, people were saying this Jason Kidd job, and Jason Kidd going to get the job next year. If the Lakers lose the first round, or if they don't win a championship, if he don't straighten up, he's going to lose his job. Because he clearly lost that game. See, no matter how bad KCP was, Danny Green, and Alex Caruso, no matter how bad them three players was, Frank Vogel had power where they shouldn't even been and they shouldn't even got that many minutes. No way in the world. You know you're in trouble when Alex Caruso playing 29 minutes in the playoff game. You know, and KCP, how bad he shot. This is what I don't understand. And this is what a lot of these coaches get in trouble because they feel they played 82 games with this player and they fell in love with the player. If the player is not that good, I'm talking about KCP. KCP cannot, his offense is shooting the three. If he's missed, he's doing nothing. He can't get the ball, create his own shot. He can't create for others. He can't dribble the ball. And his defense not locked down. He hustled the same way Alex Caruso hustled, same way Danny Green hustled. They all gave an effort. So if you want to say effort, they all gave effort. So that they all tried, but it just they limited. It's nothing they can do. They should have never got that many minutes. And you had J.R. Smith, who have championship pedigree, who been in this moment, who can shoot, and who can defend the 2 and the 3, so he could defend multiple positions. And also, he has heart. He has heart. He get caught up with the bullshit in the game. Then you have Dion Waiters, a guy who played good in the 8 games in the bubble. Why wasn't he in the game? Perfect his game. And I'm hearing him talk about, because his defense. What defense they played? The best defense I said the Lakers played when they was trapping them. Outside of trapping them, what defense the guards played? What defense Caruso, KCP, or Danny Green played where you'd be like, where I guarantee you we ask Dame CJ or Gary Trent, any one of them, was it a hard time as far as defensively with one of them guys? They'd be like, what? They look at you crazy. So this is where these coaches need to stop that. Know your personnel. You get paid millions of dollars to coach. Know your personnel. They not know Lou Williams. Lou Williams can go 0 for 11 in the first half. Then you be like, I'm riding with him. Because you know when he get hot, it's something. It's a game changer. Alex Caruso never been in the playoffs. So it was no need for you, and he don't even have that type of game. I never saw him do in the regular season. So what you basing on, okay, he's in the game, his shot gonna start falling and they're gonna change? No. The same with KCP. KCP never played in the playoffs. He don't have that type of game where if he get going, he could change a game over. He don't have that type of game. And then let's go Danny Green. Danny Green did have moments in the playoffs that he got hot. But most of that was like a long time ago. But if you're going to give anyone a little rope, I could understand Danny Green because he had moments on that stage and he is a good outside shooter. So if anyone a little rope, them two. But there's no way no KCP and Alex Caruso should have played 29 minutes. When you got J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters. And I already threw Quinn Cook in there. One thing, he going to play hard. He going to play hard every possession. And he makes shots. That's what we need, to make shots. Especially, and then this is another thing where I'm getting mad at Frank Vogel. You got to know your personnel. Once you see LeBron coasting and AD playing that, you need offensive plays. You need firepower. LeBron scoring 24 points is not going to get it done. People keep talking about, his triple-double, the assists he had and all that. He's not going to get it done with 24 points. That's not going to make it. It's not. So he definitely was out of pocket with the decision making he made. And the biggest bonehead decision he made, Kuzma started getting on the road and he took him out. How? See, that's where sometimes it's good to have former players coaching. Because everyone knows once you feeling it goes to the defensive end. He making shots. He gonna rebound better. He gonna play defense better. Everything, his spirit was up. And when I look when he's and I tweeted that when he's on the foul line, and I saw Danny Green ain't come in. I said, I hope he ain't taking Kuzma out. One play went down the court and came back, and he took him out. That had to be the dumbest shit I ever seen. Who do that? A person never coached in their life would have been like, oh, he playing good, leave him in. That had to be the dumb. See, a lot of times these coaches they overthink these things. I need him for defense. What defense these guys was playing? That's the shit that kills me. Because I'm hearing different reports. Oh, he did this he put Danny Green in for defense. What defense? What defense? We need offense. You can see LeBron wasn't dominating offense end. We need offense. If these guys not locking them when they get the ball and hop and take, let me tell you the difference with defense. I seen Avery Bradley mainly like when he was in Boston. There's a lot of times like you could tell real good defender Gary Payton and them guys where as soon as they get the ball they're giving it back up. That's when you know a guy can play defense. When an offensive player, soon they passing it. They ain't even trying to dribble. They ain't even looking for their shot. Like what defense he played on Dame or CJ where they had to do anything like that? They didn't. None of them did. So you might as well at least have an offensive player in the game. Like I said, it just pure retarded. And if he get fired, if we lose, he definitely get fired. But he put them in that position. That shouldn't have never happened. Never. Ain't no, make mistakes and adjustments. It shouldn't have been in that position. Shouldn't have never. You played all season with these guys. You should know who's who. And people kill me, the defense. These guys ain't locking them. You ain't locking. Let's get this out the way. There's nobody on the Lakers can guard Dame or CJ. So if you cannot guard them defensively, if nobody on the team can check them defensively, play these guys. You just tell Dion Waiters, J.R. Smith could play some defense. Dion Waiters don't really have much of a pedigree, but he tries. You tell them guys, listen, if I don't see the effort on the defense, tell Waiters, I don't see effort, you got to come out the game. If a guy can just blow by you, whatever, you coming out the game. As long as a guy give an effort and he stand in front of him, it's not like he's slow. He's athletic enough to do something. But give the man a shot. I don't get it where you act like you had DeRozan and somebody on your team and they off. That's like DeRozan take out Danny Green and we had DeRozan and he's off like that. You be like, I'm riding with him. You ride, okay, I'm riding with Lou Williams. These guys haven't done anything. Danny Green ain't done nothing. Danny Green may have had 5 good games all season. These guys, they got to stop it. They got to. Like right now, Vogel, I'm glad Rondo coming back. And the Lakers media need to stop this. That's just why Lakers in the position they're in. And also, LeBron definitely got to be aggressive. He got to take some blame too. He was not aggressive. I don't know what he was thinking, like getting these guys involved like that. You got to take control and dominate. Now these guys got confidence. They playing with house money on tomorrow. Tomorrow they playing with house money. They could play loose, and they game plan going to be. Coach Terry Scott's going to say, guys, go out there and play. Keep it close. That's all they want. Now the game close. With 4 or 5 minutes left, 2 to 3 points, 4 or 5 points, who the pressure going to be on? Going to be on the Lakers. Now, they already down one. Lakers mindset, we can't lose this game. Now, you just swung the pressure on the Lakers. 4 or 5 points, you know they got a killer in Dame. CJ can make shots. So now, let's say the Lakers up 4, 5 minutes left. And Portland lose. Portland like, hey, we up a game. And we're 8th seed. They lose, it's like, okay, Portland. Lakers lose, they're gonna talk about that more than they talk about the playoffs. The teams that's remained in the playoffs. So you gotta hit them early and dominate them early, man. We had some of them guys in foul trouble. That's why I said, and I go back and look at the live I just had. I said LeBron got to go hard down that middle, get them guys in foul trouble early, get them out of there. Melo had 5 fouls, Trent had 5. Like them guys should have been out. Nobody fouled out. Bron and AD ain't do what they supposed to do, and they missed free throws. As leaders, I didn't see that hungriness in Bron and AD, where it's like we not losing. I like guys like that. I don't see it in there one of them. And the bad thing about it, AD always been a guy questionable about his heart. Bron, his whole career been questionable about his heart. That's what hurt the Lakers. They don't have nobody, like if you're going to have like a Batman and Robin, however y'all want to call it, one of them guys got to be a gorilla. See, reason why I said Shaq and Kobe, to me, the most dominant duo, both of them guys was gorillas. Gorillas. I have former NBA players tell me, like, they be on the court talking to you, going hard. Like, that's like having, like, 2 Giannis. It's crazy. You got to, man. I'm about to end this live, man, but I'll be going live after the game tomorrow. I need you guys to like, subscribe, hit that button. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Peace.